Welcome. Thank you for trying out this video with Waynesville Yoga. My name is Jake Gilmore, and I'm here to teach you the Breakdown Beginner Yoga Flow. Today we're going to start out with sitting on a bolster or a couch cushion or one of your pillows. It's just really to get your hips up a little bit above your feet and find that comfort level to where you kind of have to engage your spine a little bit. And no rounding of the back, just finding that good straight spine. And a good way to kind of manage that is just, where's your chin? Is it jutting out forward? On the next inhale, just bring that chin a little bit and notice how that corrects a little bit of the spine posture. And from here, we're going to check in with our shoulders, make sure that they're not up here towards our ears. Again, getting in line with that breath on that next exhale. Let the shoulders come down and find that comfortable position. Not a rigid spine, a soft, straight spine. Maybe close your eyes. I'm not going to be doing anything physical at this moment. I'm just going to lead you through some breathing exercises. Nothing too complicated. And let's inhale through the nose. Good, exhale out and inhale. Filling up the belly, holding, and exhale, pulling that belly button towards the spine. Creating this intentional breathing method here. Inhale through the nose. Begin to check in with your body, from the pads of your feet to your heel, to the arch of your feet and to your toes. With each exhalation, just maybe find your way up and through your legs, through your ankles, then into your calves, knee joints. Just checking into those subtle parts of your body. Maybe you feel a little bit of pain there. Maybe you feel a little bit of anxiousness in these body parts. And just know with each intentional exhalation and inhalation, you are beginning to break apart these little knots that you're feeling. And you're resetting your intentions and beginning this yoga path, this journey. Again, as you reach your hips, maybe if you found more weight there in your hips, that's great. Checking in with your spine on the way out, just with that intentional breath. Finding the tension in your shoulders, maybe they're by your ears. And next exhale, release the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale through the nose. Maybe creating a smile for your face, just relaxed smile, nothing too much strain. Next exhale, sending focus between the space between your eyebrows and sending some relaxing features there. These next couple of breaths, finding your intention for your class today, showing up for yourself. You probably have a little bit of extra intrusions that could be happening within your home. You got a family pet or someone's outside your door. But each time that you can bring your mind away from that distraction, bring it back to your centered self here with your intentional breathing. Do that as a rep, as if you're curling your bicep with a weight or a push-up. Each time that you bring your mind back to your center, to this moment, that is a rep, and you're becoming stronger by focusing on yourself and this moment, this journey that you have enlisted yourself with. 2 more breaths here. One more. Next exhale, slowly open up your eyes. And let's just walk forward, be mindful of your ankles. Walking forward, move your bolster pillows or whatever that you found around the house.
Let's enter into this tabletop, wrist underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips. And from here, we are going to enter into some cat-cows. Let's inhale our spines up towards the ceiling. And exhale, rounding that back belly towards the floor. And flow. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Let's come to a flat back, flat spine. And from here, on our next inhale, we're going to look back at our right foot. Like we have a little bit of a balloon right here. We want to pop that balloon. And then we exhale back to center. Inhale, look back at the left foot. Opening up this right side through here. And exhale back to center. And flow through that. And remember, if your wrists start to kind of bark at you a little bit, you can always come up on your fist like this, or you can roll up your mat like so, elevating the wrist up a little bit and giving yourself a little bit of a compensation there with your wrist strength. Be your own advocate. Create that loving space for yourself. If you don't, no one will. And from here, let's come to that neutral spine once again, and let's extend the right leg. And with this right leg, let's just press that heel towards the floor. Find a small little bounce there. Nothing too bad, just opening up the feet, the calf, maybe a little bit up into those hamstrings there. And let's bring in the right leg, extend the left, pressing that heel back, spreading the toes out a little bit. Returning to that breath. And let's extend the right. Again, splaying the toes. Let's get you ready for your standing poses. And bring in the right, extend the left. And from here, let's bring in the left. Now slowly sit back. Let's roll out those wrists a little bit. Go the other way. And let's come back to that tabletop. Extend the right leg, followed by the left, meeting in a plank. And let's inhale those hips up into our downward facing dog of the day. And let's start to cycle out the feet a little bit. Let your head hang. And let's still the feet, quieten the feet. And let's begin to bend those legs and let's press away from the floor, belly towards the thighs. And let's slowly, next exhale, begin to straighten those legs, meeting that downward facing dog. Let's look forward and let's slowly walk to the top of the mat. Meeting this forward fold. Keeping a small bend in your knees, stomach towards the thighs. Let your head hang and your hands hang. And breathe. Maybe finding a little bit of space each exhalation. Place your hands on your shins. Slowly come up, straighten that back, the crown of the head towards the wall. Inhale and exhale. Begin to slowly bend those knees once again. And see what space you've created there. Next inhale, let's slowly come to a standing mountain pose. Letting your head hang, your arms hang. No need to rush through it. And once up at the very top, let's bring those shoulders up and back. And begin to roll those shoulders up and back. Excellent. I hope you're doing well today. This is always a good time to kind of check in with your breath. Are you finding a smile on your face? Let's reverse those shoulders up and forward. Excellent. Excellent. And let's still the shoulders and meet in this mountain pose. Picking up your toes, lifting them up off the mat, rocking back onto your heels, and letting those toes splay out like a deck of cards and coming back down onto your mat. And never ever shall you straighten your legs fully out. You rob yourself of a lot of cushioning and balance that way. And plus, if you straighten your legs, you can faint, and that's no bueno. It's no good. Always be kind, always soft posture. If you ever feel rigid, I would suggest back off, find a little bit of silkiness there. So meeting this mount pose, toes splayed out, your legs not locked out, keeping a little bit of a springiness within those knees. Find that hidden, majestic mountain within yourself. Some ways where your palms face forward, or your palms can face towards your thighs. And always checking in, being mindful of your shoulders that they're not up towards your ears. Then roll down, find that natural placement. Right in that neutral position. And breathe, returning to that breath, always returning to that life-giving breath. And from here, let's go into our first warrior pose. Now, at the top of the mat here, we're going to pick up our left foot, let's send her back. And there's a couple of variations. Maybe you can see this in the mirror here. See where my back heel is up? That's one variation. Sometimes people with knee issues, that's where it kind of needs to be, because when you turn that back heel towards the floor, and again, there's this line here, from the front heel of your foot to the back heel of this back foot. That's the line that you're staying on. But if you need a little bit more stability, you always take the back foot and walk it out, take the front foot and widen that stance. So that's the different variations. Again, check out in the mirror there where that back heel is up off the floor. And you find a little bit more depth here. So you can grow your warrior. 1. Breathe. Hold that little tiny beach ball right there. Biceps towards the ears here. And breathe. Next inhale, let's turn that back heel down. That left foot out towards the wall. And opening up the chest in the warrior 2. From here, notice how your front knee possibly wants to go left or right. Make sure that you're stacking your front knee over your ankle. And plus, we don't want that jutting out over the foot. Like this. You want it always stable over that ankle. Taking the time to find the line. Just for beginners, I always like to bring your hands back to your hips, straighten the front leg, and let's step forward. Take a moment to return to that breath. Meeting this mountain pose. And during this meeting of the breath and the mind and the stillness here in this mountain pose, take a moment to make a comparison of the side bodies here, how you've opened up that right side of the body, how we're about to bring balance within ourselves now. Breathe, and let's, from the top of our mat, let's send that right leg back. Finding your line once again if you can. You want that back heel either up, if that feels right to you. Again, these are different variations. I tend to let that back heel always kind of be my root there. What feels right to you, be an advocate for your own body. Inhale those arms up. Bicep by the ear. Checking out the knee, make sure it's not going left or right, or it's over the front of your toes. And breathe. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, warrior two. Engage that core. Make sure that we're not reaching out over the body, that we're getting right centered within our hips. Load those hips up. You can take it. You always take this moment to see how that back arm tracks over the back leg. And breathe. Hands to hips, straighten the front leg, and let's step forward. Awesome. So, from here, the top of the mat, entering into that mountain pose once again, rocking back, letting those toes come up and splaying them out. Breathe, 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 breathe. Recenter, recenter, find that breath, that intentional breath. And from here, let's root to that left foot. A little bit of a kickstand here. Kickstand being our right foot. Make sure that we're not out left or right. Everything is just right over that ankle. When you're ready, you can bring that leg up here, or here, or into here. When you're ready, you can grow your tree. Wonderful. And if you want to rob yourself a little bit of some balance, you can always bring your arms back down to this heart center here. Remember, each time you falter this way or that way, that's really a good way to kind of rep out the strength in your feet. And always, you can always find a wall, because you're still going to get the workout. Even if your feet is still here, your right foot is still there, you're still getting your workout. You're still engaging your core, you're still engaging all the muscles within your feet and your legs, and being mindful that you're not locking out that leg, just keeping a slight bend in that leg for absorption of strength. And so from here, inhale through the nose, exhale, bring that right foot down and shake it out. See the strength that you're building in that left foot. And let's root down into the right foot. Come to that kickstand mode there. Check in with the shoulders, get everything stacked over that leg. And when you're ready, you can grow your tree. And have fun. And let's release. And so since this is the practice video, thank you. Namaste.